Electoral Code of Conduct. All right, let's go back then to the Northwest. I do understand that EFF leader Julius Malema is now on the podium to address his supporters in the province of the Northwest.
Places in Northwest, hauna meti, and mona le meti a rusiti, ugariki meti anwanki di pudi or something. How kakena most kakenya meti most kupu. Wafarama posa, Agasiano, Marawa expector Reina, the same water, ye are fanyon. All of this is because there is lack of black love. But wa abaitat, and by extension, they don't love us. But rata vyambo nabasakitat, because black people must first love themselves. Uswanti we started to know that this I will not accept. How far more to me arusite? The first question you must ask is, will I drink the same water? If you say no, then why do you give it to another person? It can't be that unalema tuba deserving unwa meti amarus and unalebanwang metia clean, and those are our leaders who are supposed to provide us with clean water. Water is life. Abatuba kupa meti, abakupi luxury. They are asking for life. Abatu barbabata a flushing toilet. They are not asking for luxury. They are asking for basics. So anyone who doesn't have a flushing toilet, you must know that your rights are being violated. Because all of us must have a flushing toilet. All of us must have water. All of us must have electricity. Let's take, for instance, Sun City. When it was discovered, Igreagisol Kesna, Baflaya, a place where they can do a casino. Then he chooses a forest to be a casino. And I want this place. His friends were, no, you are lost. Yes, that's the name, Lost City. The original name of Sun City is Lost City, if you don't know. And the Lost City comes because he chose a forest to build a casino in the middle of nowhere. That place has got water. It has got electricity. It has got buildings and proper roads. It's a nice place. I'm giving you that example to demonstrate to you where water can go anywhere. Electricity can go anywhere. The roads can go anywhere. It all depends on the political will. On the Table Mountain, right on top, there is electricity, there is water, there is flushing toilet on top of a mountain. The Camps Bay is on top of mountains. All those houses have got water and electricity, including flushing toilets. Every farm owned by a white person, all of them, they've got electricity. Over the wires, Matale Amtakasi, I jump a village. I jump a drop in a farm. I drop electricity, I feed another village. You can go anywhere where there is a farm, there is electricity, and there are special wires directly to that white farmer. Now, the village does not have electricity. When we talk about no, Mutasu Sata, and all of that, but Mutasi kiwo wa jamba, utakaika kiwo wa jamba. Now, They must be very happy because I come from a township where they gave us electricity much earlier. Otherwise, no snam tazoga jumper township yan. No, kinaki one wire station. It can more township. So I went to Skukunibar no, minum kilameti, ke pipe ke ya kwa, Kenya meti go mining, Mariari jumper. Why do you tell me that? Because you can get that water. Do you know where water is? Yes, go and fetch it. Do you know where water is? You're looking for water. You know where water is. Go and fetch it. And they went to fetch the water. And I say to them, Wawana zinyoga nyoga get the rata because zinyoga nyoga since nyamtakasi mola Scotta camp. Then no one can say, hi, mutlagasuka sene. That's nyoga have already led. But what is the direction or mutlagasuka sene is possible. So that cannot be a debate. Do not complain about nyoga. Do not arrest nyoga. Perfect the initiative of nyoga. We want to pay. We don't want free electricity. We want electricity. So once you perfect it, the meter, we buy electricity. We move on. Bashman was kukune bapita about Senya pipe by Kenya go villaging. When the mine came, they are saying Rebata mate. That's what we are doing here. But then connect proper. Or amangwe ayekamu, amangwe ayeko mining. There is no place west in Mafikeng where water cannot be connected. Everywhere where a human being can reach, a pipe can reach. So if there are people who are staying there, then let's go and look at the nearest dam where others are fetching water and then create a pipe from there to where people are. Because the pipes must go where people are. Not in job that explain or it's not true, man. It's not true. No, there are stones here, resonator blaster. It's not true. Bring the pipe unless the land is dangerous. It's said. No problem. If our land is dangerous, you can't make developments here. Find a land, develop it first. Put the pipes, put the road, put electricity. Or I'm relocating you from this dangerous land to a properly serviced land. We will go there. We can't refuse to go to a safer place. Why Banaga or Tritokar were unreasonable? Mara, if we don't refer the fancy, really more how feel it dropo, wagor le fancy live far away. Then the problem. Because we want to come here to town. Siaya Epitori. The Pitori of this place, because they pushed us away from town. We are going back to where we were pushed from. So we must come closer to town. Why? The resources are in town. The schools are in town. The hospitals are in town. We want to go closer to the resources. That's why we are not coming to white. We are coming to where the resources are. Yes. Bana, they can go to school next to where they stay. So, I'm not far from the resources. I'm not school. Then bakene ko Maikeng High School. The war school Yamaburu. Reaten. Even while we're staying here, according to law, we must attend next to where we stay. Bargamo, root Africans, federal, no problem, will learn Africans. Aris no tenor, you must change the language. You are inside. Arani Selo, at the beginning we are fine. Africans are Bayamoi, Bamoi. Aritana fella, Utoma, Banabarnava, Africans. But literally, but we are here now. And we are the majority now. You are going to change the language policy of this school, because the language policy of the school is determined by the SGB, and the SGB is elected by the parents, and the majority parents, it's us. Change the language policy of this school. When you are closer, you go to the same hospitals with them. We want you to be next to the resources. The water, electricity is reliable because they are white people. Motlagas was South Africa, where white stay, I don't know Chabacha, only consistent. Limiti, Achavama, where white stay, water is clean and reliable. Did it see? Today, the following day, dinner pothole. Tamakwa is a little Teganako apartheid. Till today, the Tawamakwa, the intact. Mara, Reako Maspaling, way one. Then you ask yourself, collocationing about collecting a waste. There's no reliable waste management. Marakotropo, where people are the biggest consumers, you will never find a dumping area in a residential area. Why? There is a reliable waste management. But in the township, because ebe tomo smela, rinchero dumpa to the nearest open land. But no, Aritlin is not about that. They do not come to collect the waste, and that's why they dumpa. If they were giving us a reliable waste management program, it's about every Wednesday they are here. On Wednesday, we take out the dustbin, we put it there, we know Maspala will come and collect it. Before you know it, it's a playground of the dogs, because there is no municipality which is going to collect that dustbin. That's what leads to dumping areas in the townships. It's not because we are dirty, they don't look after us. Marakotropo, ya collect. But I come about Tuesday, ba collect. Ever guys collect 30 to 40 calls. What must we do with this? Huh? You have not collected our dustbin. By about mat, about collect, tell we see you, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Collocationing, it are not 2 weeks without reliable waste management program. Why? Our own leaders do not love themselves. You want to start at the wrong platform. The first thing we must spread is the self-love. We need to love ourselves. Then we will love the next black person. When you love the next black person, then you will not provide mediocre services to black people, because you love yourself. By extension, you love black people. So EFF, a promoter, love amongst black people. Aribate moto berega ShopRite. As a visa, a black person. How face out motili mo or plastic. Plastic. How talo plastic metal. That is a self-hate. Because when you see a black person, you must see yourself and service yourself with honor and with humility. Harika promoted the love of black people. Also in Juba for the RDP, you will ask yourself a question. If the answer is no, why do you give it to our people? Because how kitata you can't provide such a house to our people. The apartheid and colonialism damage the mind and the soul. That's why Ebaufa RDP or Realevua Outran. The reason Outran is because you concluded in your mind that you deserve worse. That's why Outran. But if you know your worth and you respect yourself and you respect who you are, Ebaufa RDP house, because this is not a house, it's a glorified shack. In the meantime, we'll pass time in this shack. How na le motho a o ka mo kamoreng bana ba le go kamoreng ha o tshwara mme o re wa motsikirita tsaya mo o go zera zwana na sa o phapha ka mo zere mama ke eng ka mo wetsa re batla le fa matlu a o ba le 3 bedroom ha o le ka mo una le room ya bana ba gole e le bana but see exposed to the things of old people, they are damaged at the brains. They must grow up as children. Babeli Humuyamana, Ntoki passage, even dining, the lounge, the kitchen, the flushing toilet. Arliko Kamring Yamat Baba Ulukwa, Banama Kaila, Mo passage, restore Perikibao. Let's wait. They are coming. Not matua ANC, how Chaka Kamreng, Ushejulika kitchen immediately to Kotola. How Rumula Machopela cabbages. Urological kitchen club. Arriba till 12. Rebata Nto Yao Famutu dignity. Harfeja Unianto, Banaba Baba Fonela di Chobi Bar Chobi. Arkopano kokai, askari arkopane shopu, arkopane konna, itakon to come to my house because she's proud of her own home. Not into tausi khutlises riti, kibata matloro filemme, kausani, ayeko society, libanaba makalor, how ma, ageruko and or fine chelaterisha go society, and not this time I'm going. Because she's got a roof over her head, we have restored her dignity. Africa society, Wabasheba, Ariatwana, we all have roof over our head. When I'm here, even if it rains, I know my children are safe. Not in Toreba Ufa, Ukaritoa, in Tigalikeso. How Limero Bau phone or you are for sure we. Why am phone la mtsiana khatlile bana ntwa entia RDP aba kwala le mati handle le tsama le bona after hand over kwatla because everything is cheap ba jampa batho aba ba fimatlu batho ba ba hulu ba kreela matlu ke bana pele yet batho ba sale ba ngwadisha matlu from 1997 mwana obelewa right in front of your eyes abathole ndlu usuyitholi wena kana kwela ya corona it was very painful but sama ka di food parcel ba jampa batho ba wo aswa ANC aba mo food parcel ba wo ke di EFF aba mo food parcel forgetting that tsala ainya go tsiba orole EFF or the ANC, we are all black and we are poor. We all deserve. Mara no, but one by one. ba kena go matlong ba re hey vote ANC ska ba go ba mmeko tente o re go bona ke namba na baka e ba fitla fela hore food parcel yela le be le jumpisa yona le sebeditse ywa o ba go ka sekgowa sa o potea ba re vovonyo o re go bona no problem divene tse ne di matha bosiu le di food parcel tseo nka tsona di o le voutela ka di 1 tsa November ka re ke kgale le re jumpisa di food parcel mara e ba ka tla ba tshwere food parcel no ba ro vouta ba o fa food parcel ska ba yana awa ke tšhelete rena o nka food parcel ela o re ke a tla bana baka o make sure we be safe ka montlo o gutlo a ke re feditše a broga ai ba re mme so bur ke tlompora a ke ba tlo bua ke tlompora ke tlo bua le ntho tse wrong before ke di bua ari out ba ka se tšee we be ile safe ka tsena ka montlo go tella so you must know food parcel ke tšhelete ya rena as ya ANC a ina tšhelete no e palla le go patela di salary ba ka fa wena food parcel bjang ba palla ke di salary ba re Malema ka puso o tlonka di social grants tša bana o ba botse gore ba e ba bale they don't read the bloody full je a di tsebo ba na food parcel a ke tše le tšhelete ya bana ke a e dabula ya bana gore bana they must get more le ya bonkgono ya modende ke a e dabula they must get more because the poor are the ones who are deserving, not these politicians who stole 500 billion in 6 months. Hey, there is money. Every time I say, let's do this, but where will the money come from? Let's do this, where will the money come from? Corona Italy mo, but 500 billion in less than no time. By better food, that's 6 months. I'm not talking about no. There is no new hospital. There is no new bed. There is nothing. Yet 500 billion in. We want to go Abidjan TV every time. More TV. And they do 1 billion, 2 billion, the drama billion can go in my TV. Mosebenzi wayo arubona ribona ngofela kinthiribona utsithe talent obhalete lokuthi ya plastic surgery yangoka talent yayithi 500 billion gone done hey wait le vaccine e ba re arrivo aretse re tlhabelwa ka skambele le or wo pala re no tlhaba re a tlhaba mara we don't know what's happening so the money is there RDP house di bolela the money is there we can build them the money is there politicians are giving themselves that money so when we say we are going to do this, but there is no money, you must tell them all there is enough money, a lot of money. It's where the politician, you are paying yourself. Moma ike mo is wisdom. Mo show the mo by change the premium garo change the underwear. Yeah, go wrong. It's my time in the magnitude. EFF Kapuso before Kiucha. It's a get them. Nalo over get chauke mole and now busy. Utanyama showed why Utanya Chale. This place under Mangope, it was very beautiful. This place under Mangope. Everywhere where Mangope was governing, there was a proper tar road. But anymore, they didn't have to do anything. They were supposed to maintain the infrastructure Yamangope by ignore. It is dilapidated, Blake is rotten to the core. But by Abanataba Leon, Bariki capital city, ya Northwest. A capital city is supposed to be one of the best in the whole of Northwest. Marambo is worse than even Rustenburg, which is not a capital city. Nothing shows that this place is a capital city. If it is a capital city, it's a capital city of corruption. That's what it is. A capital city of potholes. A capital city of dirty water. A capital city of unreliable electricity. A capital city of permanent infighting. People fighting whose necks online to steal from the poor, because competition is about who's going to steal. So, Bo Supra Balkrele Potion Yabona Baj Wazana Profo Agra Potion Yae Aj Uteno Mungwako Liena Woy be the West Marnale business, but about business about Uzwarkum cake. Businessman, etamaile, itlo ba premiamo, itlo utswa, ebereka le chauke wa mona chauke a bolela announce premiela. Hey, o phumula mellomuri. Hey, ye ibona ka ye meju utswa ntwe ntse o ka re ke le latha e. Le show. So, ki EFF fela, ye ka stopa mbushodu. Bova moma fikemo. We are to play care comkeki. Rebata over stopper. Basiman ba ANC ba matamo. Kadi BMW ba butima faster. Banchije makeke. Bayamo University mo ba bata banyana mo. Badala music. Ba Brian nama every day. Oga Brian nama every day. Go tell them to you. Le maburu aba brainama every day. Nto bragin to maburu abayet every day. Baba braya every day. Bajaba nyana le bashimani wa braiwa. Give yala, give whiskey, give music every day. Why? Ke chelete ya utsuiwa. By chisa all the time. By chisa chelete ya goma fike. By chisa. Bon. Rebatlaula does not look at the one. Ribie kamo pokotonya EFF. Amutaro uto chelete. Snotolo samaile. Batabe ba inale rona. Ba hukile mo on the ground. Yeah. Rabanta body. Rababia on the ground. But bar tole go chisanyama. Eba fita rao brajon. Okutlile. Ke mor silente mo. Resale onamo. Ubile ukhutile via rejoina because no resile. We are not teaching you a lesson. Reruta baba EFF or lebona baka tshwana le wena. We are going to pull them down. Bata khuta bato thola onamo. Ke lona le risang kodimo ke lena le ka re theusa. You are the bosses. Stop behaving like politicians are your bosses. They are not your bosses. You are the employer. You must start behaving like an employer. When you make a mistake, remove. 31 November. They are marching all the time. That level phone which is what the diary go mafike ngwayo baraba batle cancelar. Why uchisa tire? Karbatlo shapagaraba bullet. Baba ba utshwara. Kamo batla utlosa cancelar. Cancelara a itlose ki tire. A itlose ki rubber bullet. E tlosa ki cross. Mo auna rubber bullet. Au sweat. Munato better makeup. wa red lips, wa beta hili ya ubatla, wa umbrella, o na le appointment engwe ya boimampe. Ka mo pelong yao, wa tseba hore o tlosa kruku. O kena mola o le one, wa fitla wa beta ntho tsa teng, wa re EFF. Ha o tswa mola wa feta tafoleng ya ANC, wa re sebeditse boa boot. A ke re ba tseba ba phapha ba nahana hore ba own everybody. O go bara sister, sharp ba tla utlwa ka di results. O resvar o sebeditse, o fedile mokete wa dikatse, a o sana o braya, o fedile e child. Ha o fitla ko ntlong a wa kgathala, ha ona raba bullet, ha ona o chesa tire. In the evening o tsena SMS, he's gone. Utswi ha o le out o tsena mola o be chapa ntho tsa hao o tswa mo organizer 2 ya o bata o nna ka fa samtha o shapile ntho tsa hao he maki a tswa mola yo voter maki or maki a setse ke tso bua teng a re ke a teng ke wena o reng go maki o ska ba re tsheisa ka batho ke wena o tseba mathata a rona maki ya re sna metsi a rena metsi ka o fela yetsa ntho nnete mo o ntse fasa mohlare o tla maki wa kruku ha so e ka kwa or not today a re tlonwa le ba ba sa tsweng ka kwa ha re tla bonana after 4 days. Today o ya ka kwa ha o sa e ka kwa you are a sellout. Uliela Tugo, I don't drink with sellouts. Go and remove the crooks first. Then we can be the best friends. The youth of Mafike must lead from the front. Letwelentor Ravota Artoli Misebet Salo Vodila Iwan. Uhatet already. No, you are a spoiled brat. Life is a struggle. Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison. Winnie Mandela to the grave, even in the grave, they are still going after her. She never gave up. You give up one vote. Artolim Sevet, born, voter until you get a job. EFF is of him Sevet, change your vote, give to another one until you get a party that will give you a job. You will never stop voting. Politiki as a bolo. Wabana gua pirates. Retswere bothatam. Re betwa re tshwere ona mo re palla go change. Re founela Ivan Koza chairman. Wait man re sa berek. Mo politiking o ka ba change ja ibile wa beret. Wa fita wa votela engwe wa bua wa nna le bona wa re fighter. No problem. But do not make a mistake. Ya se vote. Ware au sebetsi o ka se vote. Esi futlo thola mosebetsi au sa vote. The only guarantee ye tlo fa mosebetsi ke o voter. How vote like EFF re batla o ntša batho ba o fa batho mesebetsi ka gore ba robala le bona ha ba sa robale le wena ha ba o fe mosebetsi ba na le policy ya ANC ke thunusa o thole mosebetsi ha o sa thunusa ba o fe mosebetsi ha re kena fela ka mo masipaleng re dia skills audit each and every employee ya masipala re nyaka CV. What is your position? CV ring. Oh, auna di pampiri. Ora rotsene ka back door. O ta tswa ka front door. Are. Re tlo go ba batho ba bangata ka. Le bona ba EPWP. A re tsebo re ba hirwa kae. Re batla hore ba hirwe le tjatji le tlhabile. Ba hire ke EFF. A re nya go tseba hore le EFF or le ANC. Au bitswe kopano re tsenye maina a rena ka mara buckete o etswe finder lina le tswang la mathomo le a kena. If ba batla 10 it tla ba 10 5 male 5 female open meeting not ntho ya hore e tla ko ntlong ya lekhanselara bosiu. Ntho wa re batla ntho ya hore bana he ba batla bazari ko masipaleng ba swantse ba yo tlatsa difomo ko masipaleng, it comes to an end. He bana ba phasa ko masipaleng, masipala wa EFF o na le department ya education ya Mafikeng a tlise bana kaofela ba Mafikeng ba ba phasitseng ba ba submite ko masipaleng. Re nke maina a bana bao re ba neye councilora e nngwe le e nngwe e etse door to door. Ere ke utlwile ba re ngwana o phasitse, here is the form ya masipala ya bazari, tlatsa ke tla e lata ka osane. Why up ar bana batle toropong mara ha ne a nyaka re mo votel a se a re ba o nyaka mo votel ha batle toropong o tlile ko matlong a rena a tle le no ko matlong a rena a re nthola ne le votela yona ke ye. Here is the bursary. Ha o batla tlatsa o bone field o re batla o etsang ke tla e lata. He ba batla bana ko di officing tsa masipala a tle councilora ka koloi ya hae a tla rwale bana ba a ba ishe ko masipala ba tlatse difomo ba khutlele ko hae a ba khutletse yena councilor. Why? O no yetsa door to door. Why tseba door to door? You palla today also to service. EFF councillors are full time. Only teacher o le sabu teacher o ba councillor full time. You can't be a teacher and be a councillor. But wabana mesebetsi. You can't hold two positions. You must hold one. Why? We want a full-time councillor. Door to door, go EFF, I stop. After the election, Hambuna Lilifu, go Mutsing Woite, go and a councillor, the first one to arrive. Especially the poor families. Ore, Relalelona, condolences, letla honana, barnorgas hone, retswere mo re tsebiretse, o right le rena silorli EFF, e re bone re tla etsang. O ete o knock knock, asking Somalia re kopa bupi, re kopa this, there is a poor person who died, we want to bury that person. O ele ko mushareng, le le ka re fa fela a cheap box, re kopa o boloka motho wa rena ka seriti. As a councillor, you are the father or the mother of the ward. Do not become arrogant. Councillor ya partai ngwanam. Lesotho. Councillor ko borolo. Ka hore abe mergo bu councillor ke sorage. E blokile o fitla wena pele. O e blokola yonka tai. Basanji ba o kreo le mo e ba re metsi o na le problem a lika, the councillor must be the first one to arrive. EFF re nyaka activist a re nyaki di VIP, re nyaka activist, a community worker, a community builder. You can't fall in love with the community after the election. You must start now, before the elections. Born, there is a house, una lemo maka wheelchair. That person can't access that house. Was struggle or no, hariba cancelara, reclodia or moto, akono ka mo jarting yai. Why do you wait to be a councillor? You are a community builder. You are an activist. Kopanam branch ya EFF. Lele tomo bulatsila hela, mutola wa wheelchair, atomo kena. Tama muto ana wheelchair, wena community builder and activist. Tomo kupela muto wheelchair from different rich people. Kina le muto go wating yaka. Asibaba ngata, koi one. Just one wheelchair in good condition. If you do that now, you will not have a problem doing it after the elections when you win. Batu baratabu kanselara banana or kimusebezi. Asimusebezi ntwela. It's a calling. You must work with communities and about low roa kanselara ke khetsi ya masepa. Every problem they have, baratla die yoange bo Malema. You are a short sack. When now you must receive if you are a good leader. Will try our level best. You don't insult back. Whether you know them or don't know them, as a counselor, greet them. Because how somebody made easy. Babalaku approach, they've got issues. Only the greeting will start the conversation. How somebody made this, but urut, approachable. Marwan sor lekai mama, I retain wanaka, hey kids wako sasa, unengita masasa, I'm 65 years old, I get told mudende. Then that way you are able to intervene and help her. Why when only can't tell her what? You know this old woman, unna fair, she's going home, unomufita fella so. Kanti, how Mona as a counselor, as an activist, as a ground force, stopper, umuchia, umulasha koyena. How feta umudropa, ukupa phone lang wanagakwa Joburg. Hey, abe my EFF ban krake wali fun. You are melting the heart of a child who's in Joburg. These are caring people. Through small things, you have maximum impact, not only in Mafike, but also in Johannesburg and all over. 2024, Haribuarito campaign return. Barbana baka renaria letsiba lebarina come in. Mara erga rekhuta mo Mafike barba to ba blogi letsila reatsba yo die bloody full ya cancelar erebolaile. That's why basarinya kikena sinchen pleki. If auna pilu, you don't love people, you can't do this job. Because banoka anytime. But do not go around talking about such issues. They are telling you as a leader or overtushe to improve their situation. Fighters, why should beneficiaries of SASA pay water and electricity? Because only SASA, but you are poor. About Baba rich, about only SASA. You must ask former teachers when they go on pension. Bagasi apply the SASA. The money is given to poor people. Mareba feature, but not the same poor person they declared poor by giving SASA must come and pay water and electricity. It shouldn't be like that. Under the EFF government, no one is going to apply for an indigent policy. Reako sasa ya Mafike, barefa list of beneficiaries. Raditsenya into the system of the municipality. Yaba reject fela yarva. They are no longer qualified to pay water and electricity. Why? They are poor. Government day is useless. Banaba, Bakena High School, from grade 1 to grade 12 for free. Bamofedi Jo, grade 1 to grade 12 for free. Afitamo University of Northwestern, Pasametri, Barrokopela registration. You have been saying this person is poor throughout. The system should be that Banaka fan, Baba Pasijing, Metric from Quintal Watward School, Samahala. To all universities in South Africa. How fit a fell about what's your ID number? Obafa ID number how? Eba better about SASA beneficiary, the father deceased, the mother receiving SASA. This side, you are already qualified. What must earn you a seat in the university must be your results, not whether you've got registration fee or not. The only thing we need from you is the result. With a good result, get into the university. Only the EFF can do that. a re sa nyaka di-tender di sentše masepala o wa Mafikeng mo. Security ra hira directly e bereka masepala, no tender. Ha o sa tshepe botsa ba le ba Joburg, ha re seno tsena ko Joburg re kubile di-company tša security, ra tšea ma-security ne ba gola 3,500, ra ba fa 7,500, ra ba fa medical aid, ra ba fa pension fund. Ha o sa tshepe bana ba university botsang bomme ba ba berekang ko Wits University, re ba insourcitse ko Wits, ba na le pension fund, bana ba bona ba kena sekolo ko Wits free of charge as benefits of the workers. Ha re bua ba ra ba bua fela ba ba ditse ntho ba e bua. Not a yet. We don't play. We don't make promises. We make commitment. So just give us a chance. Mo Mafikeng o tlo bona o tlo etsalang. We will turn this place upside down. Ha re fetša o vota ka di 1 ka di 10 ja November. This place is a construction site. We are taking Mafikeng back to its former glory. We want it to shine once more. It's all in your hands. The youth, the fighters, door to door. Let's not be scared of anyone. Return every house. Lia ANC Raitana. Ever lebatan riti matata luna. We came here to rescue. Kar halekile kopana, halekopana le alwana, le atunyana, ko EFF re akopana re be re fete usanga wa balintwa because of a black love. Ngwanes ha re tlwela ANC re go wena enotla for now o be o khutile ka mo. Kar ba ka uthunya ka mistake ka mo ANC. Come this side. We are here to protect you. So let's go and get every house, everybody that is registered to vote. The only way we can get our people is by going to them and talk to them directly. The whole of Northwest, the Maspala, the Wile, people of Northwest are ready to move. Marabatibi, which direction to go? They are waiting for you, ground forces, to come to them and show them direction. If you lose this municipality, it will not be because Northwest people hate you. It will be because you are lazy to work. You have to work 24 hours. You have to work as if your life depends on door to door. You have to speak to every voter on the voters roll, including the DA voters. Baba to Baba Atsu. Libabutor DA hates black people. It will never liberate black people. There is only one party that loves everybody but loves more black people, and that party is the EFF. There is no any other party that will ever liberate black people. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! I hole EFF, I hole! Tata EFF, Tata! Woza 1st November, Woza! Woza 1st November, Woza! Forward to victory, forward! Amanda! Thank you.
Mata! Aruna! Raitaya Mafikeng, Raitaya! Raitaya Mafikeng, Raitaya! Ke a leboga e fa e tla tokota tlo go leboga baagi.